So found a few spots, heading back to the truck to get my stuff. I'll drive up to them so I don't have to carry it as far. But we only have one night to trap. I kind of said that earlier in the tree stand. So I'm trying to find pinch points. I am trying to find areas of very high traffic to hopefully have some high success. Obviously that's what you want to do all the time, but you know, some spots that I would probably try if I had a little bit more time, or if I knew I'd be up there to set every so often, you know, I'd probably do a little bit more, you know, not be so picky, I guess. But since I'm just gonna be here for a day, I don't want to put a lot of work into sets that I think would work in the long run. I need sets that work right now. So I'll see you at those spots. So here we go. As I was saying, so the thermals are basically, as the temp cools, it is going to bring down that scent down the hill. Okay, obviously I've got a fairly big hill. Onyx tells me that over, I think that's a 400-yard distance, it drops 100 feet, and most of that drop is within the first 20-30 yards. So it's kind of extreme in my opinion. So sitting on the top side, they're going to commit more when they take that step, but then that with those thermals, it's going to carry the scent of my bait and lure all the way down through that whole bottom. So if there was anything traveling close, hopefully it'd pull them in, or at least that's the idea. So putting some earth anchors on these, cover these traps back up so they don't catch any smells that they're not supposed to. Grab something else. Okay, and there we are. So I want, like I said, I want it about 9 inches away. My dirt hole, right about there. I'm gonna have to dig out. Right there. And I'm gonna try, okay, I'm gonna take some of this and get this to where I have virtually no wiggle or wobble. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right there. There we go. Just like that. Little off-centered. I gotta set my pan first. Go with that right there. Take this, cover that into the mud, get that out of the way. Perfect. Okay. Give me a pan cover. Drip that over like So, take these rocks and I'm gonna move them up here. Take some of this dirt that I've scooped up. This like that. Okay. So I get this to there we go. I like that quite a bit better. Take the rest of that out of the way. She's good to go. So I'm gonna do that other trap first before I come back here with lure and stuff. So we'll move on to that next one here real quick. I'm not too worried about smells and all of that, especially with these traps. I mean, the idea would be to catch coyote. Is that gonna happen? Who knows? But we use dogs to help smell cancer cells. I just don't think my smells are actually, gonna keep that from. Get a good, yeah, for one of those numbers. That's good. That is good. I think it works out that way. Driver trap. So my dirt hole right about there. Let's do that right there. So trap there. Go. Give it a quick tug to set it. There we are. Okay. Let's make our dirt hole. Trap's gonna be right there. I want my dirt hole right about there. Okay, let's get that trap set. To set these traps, catch your football. So you've caught it, put it on there. You're gonna drop your football by pushing the outside of your hands away, pushing those jaws down, flipping your dog over, putting up your pan. These were just waxed, so I'm gonna try to get rid of some of that wax so that way it doesn't just accidentally slip off. Let's get that brought down to earth. That's gonna be good. I feel that one, folks. So, all right, put it down in there. Push some of that mud down. Got a little rock here. I can. That should be okay. Just another pan cover. I'm using these latex pan covers mainly because Trapper Jay uses them. I watch a lot of his YouTube. So if you're looking for a much better trapping, guide, that's trying to learn, that's who I'd go to. That's who I went to. So that is covered. Just taking the back of my hand, just brushing some of that off. Like that rock, definitely don't want that in there. Leaf moved. I'm just very gently moving that dirt around. Every part of that trap gets covered, disappears. Okay, get that dirt clod out of the way. I don't want that. Don't want that. Get rid of the rest of this. Be good. Kind of make it look like there's like a mouse hole right there. So. Driving stake, put our sifter back in our bucket. Hammer back in the bucket. That's what she looks like when she's done. I mean, you could barely tell. I mean, you guys know because there's obvious dirt spot, but yeah, there we are. Okay, let's go get some bait. Some lure, put in those, and we'll be ready to go. So we're back at set 2. I do try to use gloves when I'm handling the lures and scents because I really don't want to smell like it. So what I got here is, this is Bobcat lure. Miller Fur, Clarksville, Missouri. Okay. I'm gonna use that more as my bait. Looks good and chunky. So, all I'm gonna do is find a stick. Maybe. There we go. Here's a good one. Break it. I'm just gonna take some of this and just put it down in there, deep in that hole. They have to go get it. Take that stick, leave it there. And it's very, oh, there it is. I say it's very important never to misplace your lures and stuff for the caps for them so that we don't lose it. But then what do we got? Let's do this Dunlap's Predator Gland. Okay. This is a little bit more of a popular thing. You can get this off any trapping supplier. I'm just gonna take this, put a stick full this. I'm just gonna set that right there. And that's it. That trap is ready to go. Okay. The only thing else that I might do is just kind of run my foot over where I've been at. There is one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of these duck feathers and stuff down in there, so that way maybe it looks like something got a hold of something else, and kind of gives it some eye appeal. Kind of like something grabbed something and ran off with it and tried to bury it. So there's that. So we're gonna call this set 2. So we got that one. Now all I'm gonna do is just kind of where I've sat my bottom, I'm just gonna kind of do one of these numbers. It's not super important because it's grass, but typically if you did it like in a dirt field or something, you would see where you've been sitting. So just practice makes perfect. So you can definitely kind of see it right there. Right here's where I was sitting at. I don't want to do that. So here we are at the set 1. We are going to do something a little different than the last one. Say that. I think we're gonna use this again because that's what I got. I've got some other stuff in the truck. I'll get some of these leaves out of the way. So, make a stick. Take a clob. That. Push it down in there. I'll just push that whole stick down in there so I don't have to worry about it. Lid back on. And that was that Miller Furco Bobcat lure down there. And then we will use we're gonna use, I don't know if how well you can see this. This is called Madness. North American Trapper makes this stuff. It's got skunk essence in it. That kind of makes it like a long call. You're gonna be able to smell this, especially animals are gonna be able to smell this from a long ways away. So take one of these numbers. This is stuff you definitely don't want to get on you, trust me. That's whew, you're gonna know it. So, but that's the Madness. Okay. Put that back in there. There we go. So that's trap 1 and 2, set, ready to go. I try to keep my traps and my lures completely separate best I can. That way, oh, I forgot to put feathers on it. I'll go back and do that real quick. But try to keep them separate. That way, no smells get on the traps, and that way I don't have a coyote or something coming to try and dig it up. If that makes sense. So, and obviously keeping the gloves separate as well, important. It kind of defeats the purpose if all the gloves are with the traps. So stick those in there. I'm going to take some of these feathers on trap 1, and that should do it. Should be more than enough. Close it. And this top back on, so all this smelly stuff stays in the smelly stuff. All right, on to the next. Okay, so this will be a first for me, but I got these this year. These are called cable restraints. So basically kind of like a leash. All they are is a loop, and then they cinch down. As the animal pulls and lets off, the cable will let off, so it won't continue to tighten up. So yeah, what I'm going to do is attach this swivel to there. Take my, so in Missouri you gotta have all your traps labeled. I don't know quite how I'm gonna put this one on there. I think I'm gonna just do it like this. You're gonna have your name. You're supposed to have your name, your number, your conservation number on there. That's what I have on this one. But so all I'm doing is just wrapping it around this quick link. So that way it is attached. It shouldn't come off. Just in the off chance that, well, I don't know why he'd be out here, but in the off chance a game warden came up, found it, checked it, he'd be able to call me and let me know whatever it is. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to put this wolf fang on there, which is a disposable stake. What I'm going to do, so it attaches like that. So this is 9-gauge wire, and I just picked that up from Lowe's. I'm just going to pop all this off. Hopefully it doesn't just, I'm sure it will as soon as I undo these. But this should give, Jesus. Oh yeah, that stuff's gonna be taut. Alright, take that with me, throw that over my shoulder. Cute little purse. And how did this already get so dirty? Okay, take these with me. That. Put that tag back here, so lose it. Probably already lost it, even though I just put it back in there. But so in Missouri, it reads that there can be no entanglement, so there's nothing solid into the ground that they can get wrapped up in. And then they've got to be at least 6 inches off the ground. So we got a little trail here, and they just got caught. Let's go back this way a little bit. There was a spot. There was a good spot. Where was that? There it is. All right. So this is, I'm walking a trail right here, and they shouldn't be able to get caught up in that. I think if I put it right here, we should be good. I've got no major things that they won't be able to pull through. So we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna set you down. I'm gonna set all this crap down. I'm gonna set it down back here. I'm just gonna take one of these cable restraints and just, I'm gonna set you over here. That way you kind of see what I'm doing. Max. I think that'd be good. So I'm gonna put this on the ground right here. my loop be basically right there. I'll break this one off. Be right there, 6 inches off the ground. That'll work. That'll work. I believe it'll work. I'll try to next to you. This little plank here. So that way, maybe that'll help hide my wire. Cable. That way. Okay, so I gotta open up this cable. It's 6 inches off the ground. Let's go 9. Let's go 9 and I don't know, something like that. You think? I don't know. Probably need to watch some YouTube videos on it. I think like that. So we'll put a cable right here. We'll come up and attempt to hold it. So, all right, let's see. All right. Like that? 6 inches off the ground? Yeah. I think so. See, I don't like that it I think that's good. We're gonna roll with it at least. Right here for another one. Because we got this briar here that'll kind of give us a little support maybe. You know, there is an obvious trail through here, so I'm gonna do right here, okay? I don't know how much of that last one you could see. I'm not sure how much of this one you'll be able to see, but we are learning together, folks. Are you ready, kids? All right. So let's yep. So it seems to hold a lot. Okay. Break off the stick. Let's get it around. Start with base. Yeah, start with base. There. Hold up. Alright, the rock. Still a little bit that way. We're gonna grab a little bit. That's cool, maybe. Oh, yeah, so. That's great. You know, that is what is important. Is that we either learn from our mistakes and learn from our successes. There's something to be learned in everything we do. We just have to be intelligent enough or keep our eyes open enough to find and learn the lessons. So I'm gonna walk back through here. I think we're gonna call that'll be 6 traps, 2 dog proofs, 2 footholds. We may put out some more dog proofs. I think we're gonna put out some more dog proofs. Just because they're quick and they're easy to check. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So, stay tuned. I'm gonna go get my saddles in my dad's truck. So, we're gonna have to go back and get that, which I think I found where I'm gonna hunt this afternoon. So, we will, I think, set a few more dog proofs and then get back to deer hunting. So, hello. So the next day, I went hunting. I didn't get out real early, so I didn't really end up seeing much or seeing anything really. But it's time to go check traps. So we're at the 2 cable restraints that we set yesterday, and got my T-post puller. This is what I use to pull traps because it makes life a whole lot easier. So the problem is, sucker's kind of heavy. So we're gonna see if we have anything on the cable restraints, and then we'll get them pulled. So here we go. Okay, so we're at the next one. These, this next one that I did, you guys were not around for. So, just dog proofs, set just like the other set were. Just like the other set were, except these are around a pond. So I ended up setting 4 more traps without you guys. I know, get upset with me. It'll be okay. But let's see if I can get this without destroying my truck. I did the exact same thing you saw me on the first 2. So if you want to get mad at me, let me know. Leave that down in the comments. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to see more of it. So that helps me and helps you. Put down there. Let's cross this fence without tearing my pants open. There we are. So let's just go look, see if we got anything. Nothing with that one. Get around this corner. And oh, that's just a rock. Not a saw possum. Okay. And the other one, which I still don't see yet. Let's see. Oh, we got us a dirty little coon. It's this little guy. Okay. Delicious. But, all right. We'll go get him taken care of and get the trap puller. And that'll be it. So, we'll be back. There we've got it. We got a little raccoon. This is face. I usually try to place these traps far enough away from the water they don't get sopping wet like this one has. But it is what it is. So we're gonna pull this trap, pull the other one, move on to the next one. Have you been waiting on me?
4 hours.
That's such a lie.
I just got out of the woods.
Oh, okay.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Are you videoing me?
Because you're sitting here waiting.
Okay, you gotta cut that out.
Okay.
My job doesn't allow me to be on TV.
It's YouTube.
Part of the witness protection.
Oh.
Conceal my identity.
Hmm. So, you said we got one?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that means we have 2 coons now, or at least 2 coons. So, see what they're like. Well, yeah, good cow. Been there a while. Yeah, see him. I think we went around the other way. I think we gotta go around the...
Yeah.
No. 3. Good ones?
They, from the backside, they're pretty wide. Couldn't tell what they were. So this patch right here,
Yeah.
where we've been sitting, you go on down a little bit farther, it drops off into a big valley. Don't let this whack fuck you.
Should have brought the puller.
Oh well. You got what?
Should have brought the puller. It'll be okay. So this is one of the 2 that were set over here. And then look at that one. That is a much prettier coon than the one we saw before. I think you could all agree. So we'll take care of him, pull these traps, and I think we're gonna call it a day for the Cyan.
Yep.
All right,
Chiefs are on.
stay tuned. And there we are. There's another nice coon. I think he's a lot better than that other one. He's quite a bit bigger, as you can tell. But we'll get these 2 traps pulled and we'll get it taken care of. So thanks for watching. If you like this content, make sure to like it, subscribe it. If you don't like it, let me know. You know, help me get better. So remember, keep hunting, keep fishing, and most of all, keep learning. Out.